Hey guys, and welcome! Today we will be diving into the details of the 3 new weapons that were added to Battlefield 2042 with Season 5 and take a look at their available attachments, the damage output and damage drop-off on range with different ammunition types, and of course I also show you my favorite setups for them. So let's get right into it with the new assault rifle, the GEW-46. This weapon is heavily inspired by the G36, can be unlocked at tier 28 of the current battle pass and is a very versatile AR at its core, but comes with a strong horizontal recoil that can be challenging to control. It offers a wide range of customization options with several optics, barrel attachments, underbarrel attachment and 3 different types of ammunition. And to help you find the right setup for your playstyle, I also want to give you an overview of their damage and range. The 3 available ammo types are the high power rounds, which is the default ammunition. It also offers an extended magazine as an alternative version, and the standard issue and subsonics. The base damage of the GEW for all 3 ammo types is 28, meaning you'll need 4 hits to the body for a kill. However, the standard issue and subsonic quickly drop down to 22 damage after only 10 meters, which increases the number of bullets required for a kill to 5. The high power ammo, on the other hand, maintains 28 damage up to a distance of 20 meters, and after that it drops to 22 damage as well, but remains consistent until 150 meters, which makes it the best option for mid and long range engagements. Only beyond 150 meters the damage drops further to 18, which means you would need 6 bullets for a kill, but that's already a very long range for an assault rifle. The standard issue and subsonic ammunition have a much faster damage drop-off on range, with the standard issue dealing 22 damage between 10 and 50 meters and dropping to 18 damage beyond 50 meters, and the subsonic ammunition dealing 22 damage between 10 and 40 meters and dropping to 18 damage as well immediately afterwards. It's also worth noting that the subsonic ammo drops even further after 150 meters, dealing only 15 damage, which would require 7 bullets for a kill. Considering these factors, I would not recommend the subsonic ammunition at all for the GEW, even though it has the benefit of hiding your tracers. And if you want an ammo type for close range encounters, the standard issue is definitely the better option here. If you're looking for a perfect all-rounder, I would recommend to stick to the high power ammunition, because this definitely fits the GEW best with its higher range and damage. The headshot multiplier of the weapon is at 2.15, similar to all other assault rifles, and that means that up to a range of 20 meters with high power and up to 10 meters with the other 2 ammo types, the weapon has a 2-shot headshot and a 4-shot body shot range. If you should decide to go with 6KU suppressors, however, you should expect to lose a bit of range, because it lowers the weapon's overall damage by about 10%, which makes up to 2 bullets more for a kill. The wrapped suppressor, on the other hand, does not lower the damage at all, but has a lower projectile velocity, which means you would have to lead your aim a little more when shooting at moving targets. So if you want to use a suppressor on the GEW, I would recommend to use the wrapped. For my personal setup, I went with the Fusion Holo as optic, because I like its clear picture. Additionally, I equipped the extended barrel, which balances the lower rate of fire with higher projectile speed and slightly lower horizontal recoil, and I find that this combination works perfectly for my playstyle. But if you don't like the extended barrel, maybe because of the lower rate of fire, try the Warhawk Compensator or the Arcom Tactical Muzzle Brake. They both lower the horizontal recoil of the weapon, but it still needs a bit of experimenting to find the attachment that works best for your playstyle. In the second slot, I also have the wrapped suppressor equipped, just in case I want to stay hidden from the enemy's minimaps at long range. To enhance my accuracy, at least when moving, I have the LWG grip equipped as on the barrel attachment, because I'm always strafing a bit to the left and right when shooting, and this grip is just perfect for that kind of playstyle. As ammo type, I personally use the high power extended magazine for maximum ammo capacity, as well as the higher damage output and range that I've already explained, and this combination allows for great versatility across different ranges and gives me a good chance to take down enemies in various situations. Next up is the XCE BAR, the new sniper rifle, and this one can be unlocked at tier 16 of the Season 5 Battle Pass and is comparable to the SWS when it comes to damage, range and handling. It's a versatile sniper rifle that can adapt to various playstyles, and to enhance its performance there are several optics, barrel and underbarrel attachments available alongside 5 different types of ammunition. And just like I did for the GEW, I also want to give you an overview of their damage and range stats for the XCE, so you can better decide which one is perfect for you. The available ammo types are the standard issue, high power, close combat, subsonic and armor piercing, with the standard issue being the only one that has an extended version. When it comes to the base damage, the standard and high power rounds both start at 75 and the other 3 all start at only 60 damage. At a range of 40 meters with the standard issue and 75 meters with the high power rounds, they also drop down to 60 damage, but both also keep this damage at longer distances and it's not dropping any further. This means that you will always need 2 shots to the body for a kill using these 2 ammo types. Now, for the close combat and subsonic ammunition, things are a bit different. They both start at a damage of 60, like I already mentioned, and then the close combat ammo drops down to 35 damage at a range of 75 meters, which is 3 bullets for a kill already, while the subsonic ammo maintains the 60 damage across all ranges. So choosing the right ammo type highly depends on your playstyle and preferred range. If you want to play the XCE BAR at long range, I highly recommend using the high power rounds. For more aggressive sniping, the close combat ammo is the way to go, because it has the advantage of a higher rate of fire, while high power ammunition has a lower damage drop off on range. If your playstyle falls somewhere in between, like mine, you can stick to the standard issue, which also gives you access to a larger magazine with 7 bullets instead of 5, or alternatively try out the subsonic rounds. They don't have tracers, making it harder for enemies to spot your position, and it has a consistent damage across all ranges. Just keep in mind that the ammo capacity is lower. So to sum it up real quick, with standard, high power and subsonic ammunition you need 2 hits for a kill at all ranges. With close combat and armor piercing you need 2 hits below 75 meters and 3 hits for a kill at ranges above 75 meters. And regardless of the ammo type, the XCE BAR has a headshot multiplier of 3, meaning every headshot is a guaranteed kill. When it comes to damage, there are also a few other attachments to consider, because the 6KU light suppressor and the Type 4 heavy both lower the damage by about 10% on the XCE, which still results in the same number of bullets for a kill. But the PB heavy reduces the damage by about 16%, which requires an additional bullet for a kill on certain ranges. So here you need to be careful. The Rep suppressor on the other hand does not lower the damage at all as usual, but has a lower projectile velocity. So you will need to lead your aim a little more when shooting at moving targets. But if you want to use a suppressor on this weapon, I would recommend this one. Lastly, it's also crucial to talk about optics for this weapon, because almost all optics with a 4x zoom or higher will have a scope glint, which gives away your position. However, there is one exception from this, the Ghost Hybrid Variable Zoom Scope. This optic can be toggled between 1.5x and 4x zoom, but it doesn't produce a scope glint. So if you typically equip the Raven 4x, it's better to switch to the Ghost Hybrid now, or to an optic with less than 4x zoom to remain stealthy. And that's also what I did for my personal setup. So for the optic I'm using the Ghost Hybrid for obvious reasons. As barrel attachment I have the Tactical Compensator equipped to enhance weapon accuracy, even though it has a slight loss in recoil, but that doesn't matter much since the XCE BAR has a relatively low fire rate. And in the second slot I always go with the Wrapped or a Type 4 heavy suppressor to stay hidden from enemies' minimaps. But the Tactical Compensator usually suits my playstyle best. In the underbarrel attachment slot I prefer the BCG Light Grip, because it improves accuracy when aiming down sights, which is crucial for a sniper rifle. And for the ammo type I went with the standard issue extended magazine, because it offers a higher ammo capacity. In the second slot I have the small standard issue as backup, so in case I'm running out of ammo I carry another magazine with me with the same handling, and I also keep the AP rounds just in case I need to deal with vehicles. And that was it for the XCE BAR. Now let's take a look at the new sidearm, the BFP-50. This one is a hard-hitting weapon that you might recognize as the iconic Desert Eagle from previous Battlefield titles or from other shooter games. It's unlocked at level 40 of the current Battle Pass, and typically for a sidearm it doesn't have an extensive range of attachments available. There are a few optics to choose from, 2 ammo types and 3 underbarrel attachments, and similar to most other secondary weapons, you only need to level it up to Mastery 6 to unlock all of them. When it comes to underbarrel attachments, the choice is simple. You either have the option of a laser sight or a flashlight, or you stick to the factory mounts. The laser sight, however, is what I would recommend to equip because it's incredibly useful in close combat as it increases hipfire accuracy. When it comes to the ammunition types, on the other hand, you have 2 options, high power and close combat, and they both have their unique benefits. High power has a lower damage drop-off on range, but on a loss of fire rate, while close combat has a huge damage drop-off, but increases your rate of fire, going from 240 to 276 rounds per minute. And to decide which one is the right ammo type for you, you should monitor your playstyle and how you use the BFP, because up to 20 meters, both ammo types deal 75 damage, which would be 2 hits for a kill, and even beyond this, both of them still deal 60 damage up to a range of 40 meters. Beyond this distance, however, the damage of the close combat ammunition drops to 35 and then quickly decreases to 28 and finally 22, which is between 3 and 5 bullets for a kill. The high power rounds, on the other hand, keep their 2-hit kill range for 10 more meters and only start to drop at ranges beyond 50 meters. So between 0 and 40 meters, both ammo types are completely the same, at least when it comes to the damage, and if your engagements mostly happen within this range, I recommend using the close combat ammo due to its higher rate of fire. If you need a little more range, less drop-off in general, and want to keep the 2-hit body shots up to 50 meters, you need to go with the high power rounds. But I think for most players the close combat ammo is the better choice. With its headshot multiplier of 1.6, the BFP also has a one-shot headshot range of 20 meters for both ammo types. Now, for my personal setup, I use the Fusion Holo Optic for clear visibility, pair it with Close Combat Magazine for the higher rate of fire, but keep the high power ammo as backup, and in addition to this there is the laser sight for the extra hipfire accuracy. And that's it for today. I hope this video helps you to find the right setups for the new weapons of Season 5, and you also found the insights in the damage and ranges of the different ammunition types interesting. And if that's the case, be sure to drop a like or a comment below and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Until then, thanks for watching and thanks to my members for the additional support. I'm the Catwoman and you are awesome.